Let's do a little education on what we call mats. There's different types of mats. First kind of mat we got, okay, it's called door mats. They're usually made out of little rubber. You know, you come up to the door and ring the doorbell. Ding, ding. Second mat, you can use a piece of plywood to put down. Support, you know, something. Maybe got little minor equipment and stuff. You don't want to hurt the grass, or when you come in between the two different dividers of concrete or something, you don't want to crack it or nothing. That's the first one. And these are called road maps. Mats, M-A-T-T. As you see how they're built. They're built with oak, heavy duty, and usually in layers like this. You can make roads out of them, or cushion barriers to go over soft areas like swampy areas or whatever. And you can pile them on each other. You can do layer after layer to support cranes. Alright, this is still not a crane mat. Alright, let's get that clear. You can make roads, again, you can build in areas, again, that's real soft, so you can park equipment or something like a Connex or something. Now, let's get to the next one. Alright, these are crane mats. Okay, you can make bridges out of these bad boys. In fact, usually what you might do is actually, so a lot of times we can make bridges over little small areas. You can layer these things on each other and put them in the water. Because what happens with the tracks, and I'll show you in a minute, you get what they call a backing. And they do make tracks they're made for water, so you don't get this, as we call, quicksand effect. So there you go. See how thick it is? Made out of heavy duty oak. Some of them a lot of times are water treated. In old days they would have been. But so give you an idea how big they are. Let me put my hand down here, baby. Yeah, let me put my hand. Okay, there you go. There you go. Those are true. And so you're not picking these bad boys up and stealing them, all right? Nor these right here, all right? Now let's get back to where I was talking about for a minute, all right? So these are actually crane mats. So, you know, good amount. I'll sell them to you. I'll probably get in trouble though because they don't belong to me. I'm just joking. All right. This is a 330 Caterpillar hydraulic excavator. Please say it the right way. This is not a track hoe. I don't see no hoes around here. I would name my old girlfriend of mine, but I ain't gonna do that. That's not very Christian these days. All right. So looking at these tracks here. So now I will teach you one thing. If you call the mechanic up, hey, Ricky Brown. Hey, Ricky. Hey, really, if you see this video, Ricky Brown, I need to call my phone number. I got some side work for you if you want to make some money. But if I say the right track is tore off, but you'll say, Mad Dog, there's two tracks. How do I know? Because this hydraulic excavator turns around in 360. How would I know? Well, it's easy. You tell by your final drives. Here's my final drives. All right, there you go. Final drive, baby. And that's how the mechanic would tell. But I mean, it's kind of hard to tell anyway, because if this bad boy is off here, that probably tells me that's the problem. You know what I mean? So that's how you tell the tracks, where your final drives are. See, this would be the right side, and that's the left side. Do you understand that? Do I need to tell you again, soldier? See, look at it. Final drives in the back. All right, so you go. This is really the back part of the machine. Right side, left side. Now you know. Pinocchio. All right, so these tracks are built, and I want to show you one that, these tracks are dirty, man. Get this baby a washing, please. They automatic have holes in here already, see? Now, of course, that's where they bolt them together. But this also helps a little bit in keeping this vacuum I was talking about. All right? If you ever want to know how to secure one of these. Now, this baby here, how many chains will you think this baby needs to be put on? Lowboy. Well, law says starting off, you got at least have 5 chains starting off with. Why? Because you got to have a chain for each side, all 4 points, and then the boom of the stick right there must be secure. But if you add in the weight and the figure and the type of chains you're using, son, or ma'am, you know, we do have female drivers out here sometimes. You got to calculate in the weight too. The weight must equal the secure measurement of the chain. As long as you got those first 5 chains, that's fine. But realistically, if I was going to haul this bad boy from, let's say, Decatur, Illinois, which we usually don't, to somewhere, I'm probably going to have 10 chains on it. That's legal. Won't have no problems out of Mr. DOT, the big boy bear. All right. We can put a chain on one track, on 4 corners, and then we can hook it up on the frame itself. All right. You'll notice they have these little holes right there. There you go. So that's 8 securements on chains for the body. Or you can wrap it around. You can come through here and bring your chains around, all right? But you can't hook here. But then after that, you can put a chain on your bucket. You want to around the bucket, and then one on the stick. Now that's all done. All right, and you can pretty much tell what this is used for. See the type it's got right there. Yeah, there you go. Now you know. Because we was cat dancing. Hey, Ricky Brown, for real. You want to make some money? I need some work done. I know you watch my YouTube videos. You hear me, Ricky Brown? Seriously, I need your services, and I can pay you some money. You know what I mean? Money. You not that money. Mungie is my friend from Czechoslovakia, ever say. He couldn't say money. He said mungie, mungie. And the funniest thing my buddy would say, that was from the good country of Czech. He couldn't say Porsche. He would say Porsche. I want me a Porsche one day. I'll let you figure out the rest of that. All right, God bless you. And let me get off Josh out here, man. All right. I just riding by checking to make sure nobody stole anything. You know what I mean? All right. God bless you again. Mad Dog out of here. And remember who's the best lowboy driver in the world? Mad Dog is. Those are fighting words with Jimmy Massengill. I'm just joking.